Hey, what is going on, guys? Betrivial here, and due to the love of my last hide from the villain video, I decided I'm going to make another one. So here I am, and I'm going to rank what I perceive as the top or the best characters from worst to best. Um, I don't think this ranking is going to be all that controversial. I think second and first can kind of be moved around, but I think third and fourth, as of right now, is pretty locked. I don't really think there's much wiggling room with that one. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see more content like this, let me know. Subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the video. Let's get to it. So I have a love-hate relationship with Sukuna. I think the character is super cool, super dope. I just think he sucks. He is by far the worst villain in the game right now, and I know they talked about buffing him. However, it's just been a rough startup for him. He is by far the worst character because his M1s are projectiles, but they're not even hit scan. It's not like you can track. You have to predict, and with how fast everybody's moving, it makes it insanely hard. I find it easier to hit his cleaves than it is his M1s, just because they're both predictors, and one may take away their legs, and I can finally get a kill. It's horrendous. The shift takes forever. The shift launches you in the air, you go somewhere. It's a very high mobility, but other than that, he has no mobility. And on top of that, half of his stuff has like some sort, like his Fuga and his World Cutting Slash. They both are incredibly easy to dodge and have the longest cutscene, so it wastes like 5 to 10 seconds of your time just to watch this stupid cutscene happen. So you're not doing damage, you're not going to anybody, you're not keeping up with anyone. It is just by far the worst character in the game, and it's not even...
You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Homelander is probably the most balanced of the three, which is crazy to say, but his flight lasts forever, which is one of his best things. His hearings come back really quickly, so you'll know where a lot of people are. The problem with Homelander is his damage dealing, such as the slam, which will one-shot, and the M1 of the beam. The beam does a lot of damage, but like if you hit certain things like the legs and you take somebody's legs off, it's a lot easier to get that final blow. However, otherwise, he pretty much just flies around, grabs someone, tries to slam them. I wish it was a lot easier for the flight to chain into the slam. It's happened a couple of times to me, but as soon as I slam someone, they may have hit something like a wall on the way down, and then they are immediately able to move while I'm in the slam animation. So it's just unlucky to be able to try to grab someone and slam them. I just wish he had a lot more like faster kill potential rather than this slow beam, try to get somebody or just blast their head off by holding it on their head long enough. It's just a very hard compared to like A-Train and Soldier Boy, who I'll get into. But I wish he had a little bit more of a faster kill, but overall I think he's the most balanced. I don't think he's bad at all. I think he's a solid pick, but he's not better than either Soldier Boy or A-Train, which is why he's in third.
Buddy, you think you look strong? You're wearing a cape. You're just a cheap fucking knockoff.
So we have gotten to first and second place, and obviously with the second place being Soldier Boy, we will see A-Train in first. However, I wanted to rant about these two characters because I think these two are the ones that are interchangeable here. These two characters are absolutely amazing. I don't lose if I'm on either of them. Doesn't really matter the map. Soldier Boy is good because of his charge. He has a lot of like height. He can get to places very quickly. His bang comes off really quickly. His M1s do a lot of damage. Overall, and the radioactive blast he has at the end there. Overall, he's just super powerful, super good. Has a high mobility, high damage, everything you want in a villain. He doesn't have the same ability as A-Train or Homelander, but he does get around a lot with that charge of his. The charge knocking somebody down, then him can slam and then do whatever else he wants. Overall, he's probably one of... I can see you saying he's the better character than A-Train. However, obviously, we're going to get into why I think A-Train is the best character in a moment. But I think Soldier Boy is very strong, very good. You can use him, and you should be just fine. We have got to number 1, A-Train. Now, there's really only one thing that I think A-Train does better than Soldier Boy, is when Soldier Boy knocks somebody down with his charge, it is kind of inconsistent if you will slam on top of them, and by the time you get out of the cutscene, I guess you would say, it's not really a cutscene, more like the animation, they would have ran away. However, A-Train, when you knock somebody down with his run, you can actually run on top of them again. You'll see me using this a lot in these clips, but I finish a lot of people off when they're knocked. So as soon as you catch somebody with your shift, as long as you're not close to a heart burst or whatever it's called, heart attack, then you can easily get the kill, and they don't really have any opportunity to escape. So a lot of A-Train's being number 1 here is because of how good he is at when he catches someone, he will kill them. It is very rare that somebody will escape A-Train if you knock them with your shift or just with any other ability. M1 does a lot of damage, has Scout, which is one of the best, if not the best, sonar ability in the game, and the drag not taking any of your heart attack meter is super nice. You can get around the map for maybe if you saw 2 characters that are very far apart, you're low on time, you can grab somebody, take them across the map, finish them off there, and then get the next person. So really sweet, best mobility in the game by far, and I think he has the highest kill potential in the game, which is why I have him at number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, express them in the comment section as much as you will. Check out my socials. I usually try to stream almost every other day on Twitch and sometimes on YouTube. I'm trying to get the channel more out there, so I may start streaming on TikTok as well. However, if you guys want to see this game or any other games, make sure to show me by subscribing and liking. Shows me what your videos do well, so that way I make more content on this one. Or on those games. So if you guys want to see more Hide the Villain content, make sure to show love to the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.